Anyone who has a pet knows that they are truly family. And as family, we want them to live their best lives, which includes getting exercise and following a healthy diet, just like their human owners. When it comes to a healthy doggy diet, that is where our next guest's sole mission comes in. Kevin Matthews is the owner and executive chef of The Dog Chef in Baltimore. You join us now. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us about The Dog Chef, the business itself.
Okay, The Dog Chef was created years ago. First I started as a personal chef for dogs with ailments. But I noticed that people were more attracted to the sweet-looking stuff that I made that looked almost dangerous. So I made a store that had things like cupcakes and custom cakes and donuts and dog candy and all these things. All of the things are healthy. But the primary focus of the place is healthy dog food, all handmade.
So people might think this is overkill. Look, I love my dog, but I can just go to the grocery store and buy a bag of dog food and that's good enough. And you say, no, it's not necessarily good enough. Why is that?
Well, would you go to the store and buy your kids TV dinners for every night? You wouldn't do that. Right. So the key to a longer life for a pet is what you're putting inside of them and how they're processing. We have these diseases that humans have now. It's like an epidemic for dogs. So that's why I created the Dog Chef and the Dog Chef Cafe. It's a place where you can treat your dog, but you can also hang out too. It's kind of a cool place. We've got events and all kinds of nice stuff.
Where again?
We're located on 863 North Howard Street in Mount Vernon in Baltimore.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure I was right, because that's a newer location for you. Last couple of years?
Yes, we were on Fleet Street. Now we're in Mount Vernon.
I know, I've seen it. So talk about what you have here.
Okay, this is great. When I think about Thanksgiving, I think about all of these ingredients that dogs love, and they're good for them. You know, things like sweet potato, which
getting right into it.
Which is the base of this meal per se. We also have cranberries, apples, carrots.
You got your pumpkin pie here too?
Actually,
with a filling?
That is pumpkin meat, which is actually good for digestion.
Because it's not the pie part of it. It's not been seasoned that way.
Right, right. And that does help if you have a dog that has issues with constipation or diarrhea. That evens them out.
Okay.
So it's good to have a good on the market. They don't have everything that a dog needs. So that's why it's important to do this.
And so when you're doing this and you start to provide the meals for dogs, and you see how they've changed, you see how they are healthier or grow or whatever it is that they were trying to overcome, how does that make you feel? I mean, you've dedicated your entire business to this.
Well, I dedicated my entire life to this. I mean, I was working as a cook for some of the best chefs on the planet, and realized that making food for dogs is a little more rewarding. You see the results, and they're thankful. Yes. You know, I've dealt with everything from itchy skin to cancer with my custom meal plans. So it's good to get a thumbs up from a doctor when you've healed something that he can't.
Well, that's good to know. You know, I've got a Frenchie. Everyone knows about my Lombardi. I love him. But, you know, Frenchies have a lot of skin issues. So it's good to know that there's somebody here locally that can provide this sort of service.
Right. And, you know, like as I was telling you before, we do have standard recipes in the restaurant, or cafe, shall I say. But we still do custom meals for dogs with ailments, because we understand that dogs have allergies.
It exists. Absolutely.
And
well, as we wrap up, I know that you're going to put this all on. I'm trying not to eat it. You know I'm plant-based, right? So this looks like my actual dinner tonight.
Oh, my wife is plant-based.
But you have a deal for Midday Maryland viewers.
Oh, absolutely.
So they can order a monthly meal plan, right? And then get what? Weekends free?
You get weekends free, and we'll deliver it for free.
That is amazing. So all they have to do is come into the cafe or give a call and mention Midday Maryland, and then they can get that deal.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Wonderful. Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to see all of this for our four-legged friends, our little family members.
Thanks so much. I look forward to seeing everybody.
Absolutely. We'll be right back with more Midday Maryland.